Thank you for joining us on this edition of the show. The United Arab Emirates is working hard to become the startup capital of the Middle East, with both government and private sector tech hubs springing up in various parts. Our guest is a Nigerian who is highly involved in that ecosystem. Today's tech tip is on 5 benefits of using .ng domain names. And watch out for our online security segment. We have much more lined up for you, but first, enjoy some tech news and updates. This is Tech Trends, and I'm Chukwemeka Agbata.
It's no doubt that Africa is positioned to become the next powerhouse for economic development, with more than 50 countries having an annual GDP rise of more than 6%, making the continent the second highest in economic growth after Asia. This is why the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, is taking the front role in this year's GTEX taking place in Dubai to host the Africa Investment Forum. The Africa Investment Forum serves as a podium to itemize opportunities around the ICT investments in Nigeria and Africa, as well as discuss the current startup ecosystem in Africa. The Director General of NITDA, Issa Ibrahim, in his opening remarks, explains the investment climate and vast opportunities in Nigeria's thriving ICT sector.
Our population is very vibrant. We have young people that do not understand any language except ICT. They sleep with ICT, they wake up with ICT, they eat through ICT. Whatever they do is through ICT. So we don't have this challenge of aging of our population. That is why by implication, if you come to Nigeria, you are dealing with a population where 70% of its population are youth that are ICT natives, which is very important indeed. Furthermore, as you all know, that Nigeria is the 6th crude oil producing nation in the world. But with the current administration of President Muhammad Buhari, GCFR, we have a new Nigeria, where there is a genuine effort to diversify our economy to avoid relying so much on oil.
Different stakeholders from public and private Nigeria technology and communication sector joined the DG NITDA in a panel to discuss ways on how an investor can take advantage of opportunities in Nigeria and Africa.
There's a national broadband plan which seeks to ensure that broadband penetration in Nigeria is moved up to a minimum of 30% by next year. Currently, we're at about 22%, so we're about 8% off that target. And that is a huge investment opportunity. To be able to achieve that, government is coming up with several initiatives to be able to drive this broadband penetration. One of the most notable things that are going to come to the fore probably is a couple of licenses will be issued by the National Communications Commission to be able to facilitate that. One of them is the Infraco, what they call Infraco company licenses. So there are huge investment opportunities for people within the infrastructure space that seek to get return on investment quickly within Nigeria.
ICT being the next oil of Nigeria is something that the legislative arm has given it a very, very serious backing to make sure that all the relevant laws that will protect investors, that will make whatever policy that is made by the executive stands the test of time is being backed by law.
Investors and international players in the technology industry see this as a step towards the right direction, especially in the area of collaboration with startups and various areas of the government.
And we see Nigeria is one of the first candidates as the technology hubs into the African ICT market. So we received a lot of good information about the ease of doing business, the government's approach and the regulators' approach to foreign investment into the country. So we are very encouraged to get into the Nigeria and meet with local partners to start our business in Nigeria.
So were you impressed about the foreigners today?
But what I saw and heard today has completely reinforced what I personally know and believe, that Nigeria is the future. It's an unbelievable opportunity, extremely motivated population with an average age of 19 to 20 years. So I had already started to plan my trip a couple of weeks ago to Nigeria, planning to visit in November, where I will be setting up local operations with a local partner who is from Lagos.
With startups springing up in virtually every major city, Nigeria is more perceived as the new frontier for investors and global economic growth.